So what we're talking about now is optional, and learning something when you don't have to, I think that's the best place to start learning. Learning it because you just lost your job and there is no other job in your field to go to, because the reason you lost your job there is the same reason everybody else is losing their job, because it's been taken over by an algorithm or AI or a machine. Well, I'm sorry, you're not going to find another cubicle job. You're not going to find another factory work. You're not going to find another truck to drive. Right now it's optional. It's going to be over. Right? And this is not some doomsday thing. I think it's wonderful that a lot of jobs that I think it's wonderful, this opportunity for people to learn and for us to change society, to change what it means to work. And part of what I consider to be a flaw in our society is this work-play division that we have, where it really shouldn't be a division between work and play, that work and play should be combined, that the thing you would do naturally, that you do for fun, you would be compensated for doing it. Right now, a lot of what falls into the fun category seems kind of meaningless because that's kind of how we've designed things. But there will be games that when you play that game, you will be changing the physical world. They're going to be creating games that will help us solve problems, invent things. I remember a few years ago, they released this thing. There's some, I don't know all the details, some genetic folding, something with gene folding or something like that, cellular folding, some type of folding thing. And so they were trying to figure out how to get this done. This was, I don't know, 8 years ago, 10 years ago, I think it was, something like that. They're trying to solve this problem, this complex problem that was difficult for even a computer to solve. So then they made a game, a folding game, and then they released it to the public. And they said, hey, everybody, play this game. Anybody who's interested in this folding puzzle game, play it. And then a housewife in some town solved the puzzle by folding it. She's just a housewife who was interested in it. And she folded it, and it was the solution that they were looking for the business, like for the thing they had to do, right? It was just a silly game that she was playing. It was just a folding game that was fun. It was an example of crowdsourcing a solution. And using a game. I remember listening to Kelly McCognigal. I think it's Kelly McCognigal. I always mix it up. Samuel, tell me who's the game lady. And she says they created a game to solve. I think it was the oil crisis or something like that. Where
that was with kids.
That's right. They were teaching them how to sort of solve problems, how to geopolitical things, and it's like when
kids.
you play.
There was like 8-9-year-olds or something like that,
trying to figure out how, like, if this happened, how would you solve this thing? It's a lot of games like The Sims, and you play board games like The Risk. Like, these are strategy games, world building games. Well, we're raising a generation of kids who are just prepared to use all their game making skills in order to really change the world. GameStop is one of these things, right? These are gamers who figured out how to game the system. That's what gamers do. They're sitting around going, oh, these points, and how do I get these points? And if I go here, and if I cheat here, and I go that. They use the same principles they learn in playing games to game the system of
Peter,
points.
The CEO of Rally was a video game or owned a video game company, and he's like, "Oh no, this other thing. This is like amazing." He made the successful company, and then he sold it, and now he's doing this other thing. Like, he understood. He's like, "Oh, they're not getting this. People are thinking this crypto thing is about Bitcoin and making a lot of money. That's not what it is. This is about unlocking creativity and productivity. That's what this game is all about."
Absolutely. The name is Jane McCognigal. Thanks, Sam. They're twins, so I had to get them.
It's Jane McGonigal, Peter.
Jane McGonigal. What did I say?
McChronicle?
Oh, maybe I messed it up. Jane McGonigal. It's on the screen.
I'm so embarrassed for you. It's like so hard. Like watching American Idol. I'm getting hot under the collar.
Oh man, that's another thing that's really fun. Monetizing, like auditioning for a show like American Idol. And like, hey, they should all get paid. Like, why aren't they getting a cut of that money? Anyway,
Alan Watts says that there is no such thing as having true enjoyment of something without having development discipline. And I love his example of that. He lives in a boat on the marina, and he sees all these rich people with yachts that they never take out because all the effort that they put in order to get the money to buy the yacht, they never put in the effort in order to learn how to sail. And so it's just this thing that sits on the dock that they have parties in. And he goes, you cannot you cannot really truly enjoy. You cannot enjoy playing a violin unless you learn how to play the violin. You cannot learn how to be a good basketball enjoy really playing basketball unless you learn how to play basketball. Like the joy that you have in something is not an indication that it's frivolous. It's indication that you have an edge, a propensity to be able to do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it tells you that you should focus on it more, not on your free time or less. More, you should be paying attention to it. And in so doing, it is impossible not to develop skills and discipline as you pursue it. It's really quite fascinating.
And maybe before it would have been hard to find some way to monetize that, to make that a part of your life. But the world has already changed, if you don't know, and it's going to be changing.
Peter,
even more.
if people
Don't
were
get left behind.
watching a little Bow Wow on MTV Cribs because they're like, oh my God, this guy got this huge mansion and all that, and oh God, I'll never have that. You can make your excuse for yourself. Well, I'm not particularly attractive. I'm not a good singer. I'm not a good entertainer. So of course I don't want to have that house. When you're seeing just regular Joe Blows living their life, I'm not saying they have to be rich, but living comfortably and not worrying where the next money's coming from, and being able to flip from creative endeavor to creative endeavor, and you're not. Oh, it's gonna be like having MTV Cribs with everyone around you who's who has what you could have had. Oh, pain of that. I don't want to be there 10 years from now and go, oh my God, how I did it? How come I didn't participate in this? Jesus Christ.
I really love the references you're bringing up. Samwise Gamgee, Little Bow Wow, MTV Cribs. It's so
and
funny.
Harry
You
Potter.
can tell,
Don't forget Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter, that's right. I think
I'm black, yo, the streets.
From the streets, right? Harry Potter, man. My wand is made out of Gucci. No.
Hardcore Feanor in the house.
All right, we're coming to the end here. Sam says just get some Bitcoin. Oh, also get some Bitcoin.
Also
get some
Bitcoin. Yeah.
Also get some Bitcoin.
Or Ethereum.
That's very cool.
Ethereum.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. It really helps us grow, helps other people find us, and hit that little bell so that you know when we go live or when we upload a video. We're doing it very often. Go over right now. You're going to see there's a ton of content for you to peruse. Jumpstart is a series. We call it a digital salon with Tom Hartman, marketer and programmer, and Peter, just some dude, entrepreneur and comedian, and motivational speaker here. And we want to give you edifying conversations, right? Instead of sitting down in a boring class where you're just going to be listening to lectures, this is an opportunity for you to listen to a conversation that will improve your life, that will help you to jumpstart things, whether it's in business or your personal experience, and that is organic. And you can make some money.
Yeah.
And interact with us. We love your interactions. We read all your comments. Anything that's appropriate, we'll put it up on the screen, of course. And if you have any comments or questions, please message us. If you want to support what we're doing, head over to patreon.com/happyforachange. For as little as $5 a month, you can support us. At $5, you'll even get access to our Telegram group where we have text chat and voice group chats. So if you want to be a part of that process, you want to ask us questions, if you want us in your pocket to stay motivated, get information, ask any question that you want, right? You're trying to should I make a website? How should I do? I'm a social media influencer. How can I get followers? Whatever it is that comes to mind. How do I stay motivated? How do I get off my butt and get stuff done? You can put us in your pocket with our Telegram group. It's the Jumpstart Live.